right, everybody. Today's row is going to be the bottom original row. This one got redone last year. And I'm not using a cattle panel to hold these tomatoes up. This one has the welded wire, and it does a really good job. These plants are crazy tall, taller than me. This row is doing splendidly. I had to clean up the bottom of this past spring because a lot of the dirt from like underneath that bed, like where the steps are, had came down, and last season like it hindered the growth of my tomato plants, I think, because it just, the shale and just not good soil covered a bunch of the roots of these plants. They didn't do terribly, but some of them didn't do very well at all. But I'm very pleased that this bed is doing so well this year. But let's get to it. So in this bed, the very corner, I'm pretty sure what I have here is a white currant cherry. It grew here in this corner last year, and it just dumps a bunch of seeds here. And every year I just let a couple of them go to town and do their thing. So I believe that's what this is. They're delicious. I love white currant. The first, oops, don't want to step on my cucumber. The first one here is bacon, lettuce, and this. I don't know if did I show it? Bacon, lettuce, and this. And it's potato leaf, as you can see. There's a little bit of disease on it. I need to clean up these leaves. But the plant itself is very, very tall. Needs tied up again. I just tied it up, and then there's the growth. It hasn't been raining. It's been super hot. There's a whole bunch of stems back there that are just going crazy, and I'm gonna have to get them out of the way so I can get into my Kazula bed there. But this is what the fruits on it look like. It's got some really neat like striping going on there. This is it too. There's a fairly decent sized one. This is it too. So yeah, it's all over the place. Crowding out the one beside it, which is Stripes of Yore. But there are tomatoes on Stripes of Yore. Let's see, yeah. There's some more Stripes of Yore. Okay, beside it is Black and Brown Boar. Let's see here. This is Stripes of Yore. Black and Brown Boar is the first tomatoes on that. So these three in a row, the tomatoes themselves have a similar look. So hopefully they'll be different coloring, because when they're not ripe, they look kind of similar. So this one is Stripes of Yore. This one is, or no, this is Black and Brown Boar. This is Stripes of Yore. And then this one's bacon, lettuce, and this. So yeah, they look quite similar. The next one over is Golden Gates. So Golden Gates, and there it's got a huge cluster of delicious fruits. Looks like it's going to be a big producer. The top of this plant is right there. So it doesn't put off, it looks like, a whole lot of suckers. At least like healthy suckers. This is part of it too. This is another strand of it here. So yeah, there's some more, another cluster of flowers there. It's doing pretty good. Oh, this one here has a sucker. Ooh, look, I got a cucumber. I was successful this year in growing cucumbers. The key is watering. Just hose them down all the time. The next one in the row is Der Klein Doctor, and I have another one of these. I think I've already talked about it in the top bed. But this one seems to be doing better. But those are the fruits on that one. Got a little bit of yuckiness here. But yeah, cluster up, 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 up. this is one of it. And so as you can see, this trellis, I am going to next year add, like, overlap it a bit and make it a lot taller because these plants just outgrow it far too soon. They are just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do the lower and lean. Maybe lower them onto that trellis. I don't know how it's gonna work, but did we do this one? Yeah, Der Klein Doctor. The next one is Musk Zebra. And let's see. All right, so there's the fruits on Musk Zebra. Very pretty. Lots of fruits going all the way up, and this poor plant is about 2 feet taller than the trellis at this point. The next one over is a furry one. Let me get down here. This one is Yamali Yellow, and you can see it's not super furry at the bottom anymore, but it gets furrier as you go up top. The younger leaves are furry. This one is getting crowded out. It's not a vigorous grower. It doesn't put off a whole lot of productive suckers. As you can see, I did not pull suckers off of this. But there is the furry little fruits on Yamali Yellow. I don't know if you can see the fluff a little bit. But I'm going to say the Yamalis, at least for me this year, are just not going to produce all that much, sadly. So disappointing. I might have to try them again next year, amend my soil really well, and hope that they do better. But they're just not, neither of my plants are doing that great. The next one over is Mar Azul, and this one's loaded with fruit. Tons of fruit all over it. This one here is Gargamel. So as you can see, I have a ripe fruit. Ooh, look at that. So that is Gargamel. It is a dwarf, so it should not have been put here, but it got put here. So these are Gargamels as well, and I believe those are Gargamels, yeah. So the plant, although a dwarf, it's getting tall because it's trying to compete with the plants beside it. So that's good. But yeah, that's so pretty. Look at that. And it looks like it's a pretty good producer for a dwarf. The one next to it is Stripenoid. Nice, thick, sturdy stem. And this is Stripenoid. Wild looking shaped fruit on that one. Look at those. Very pretty. Looks like it's going to be a good producer. Look at that. That is so neat. Some even bigger fruits as we go up. There's some. And the plant is gigantic, just like the others around it. Okay, the one beside it, I'm pretty excited about. It looks like it's going to be a great producer. It is Groovy. Oh, I think I've got some ripe fruits on it. Yeah. So I didn't realize it was a cherry. But it's got lots of fruits on it there. All the way up. Oh, looks like it's a crazy producer. Yeah. More Groovy. The one beside it is Beetlejuice. And it's a green, one ripe, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And there are the fruits for Beetlejuice. So that little cluster, let's see, where's the plant? There's another cluster of them. So it's not the tallest of the plants. It's not surpassed the trellis yet, but it's getting kind of crowded in here. The next one is Crushed Heart. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so there's some there. And let's see here. Yeah, this is one of the shorter plants. And then the last one in this row is of the Grinch, which it's supposed to be a dwarf as well, but my golly, look at the size fruits on those. And it's about 4 feet. So I guess it's one of the taller. But lots of flowers. Looks like it's going to be, I'm hoping some of these got pollinated. This one did not, as you can see. That's what they look like when they don't get pollinated, the stem and everything. But like this one here, it did. That one there did. As did these couple. Yeah, so even in this heat, these are still getting pollinated, which is cool. Good, good, good. So that's the bottom lavender. Ugh. That's the bottom row. Happy, happy garden. It got rained on last night a tad. Nothing spectacular. I think we got 0.14 inches, sadly. But okra's taken off. Little peek at everything. All right, guys. Enjoy your day.